So, George, rituals are very important. You watch all the players' rituals. I know that Nadal has a ritual and how he even has his water bottles down.
Sure.
But a lot of the club players have no rituals when they serve. So what do you do with rituals?
You have to have rituals, and most people have them. Half the people are aware of what they are, but some don't even know. But initially, you have to just kind of look and take an audit of what they're doing. And most players do have them, but they may not be aware of them. I find there's really two very common rituals when it comes to serving. Either we have the pure bouncers that do nothing but bounce.
Djokovic.
Or, exactly, he'll bounce 20 sometimes.
Yeah.
Or you have what I do, which is a bounce hit. Okay, this is the way I like to do it. Either one is fine, but I find the way I think that you can handle this, if you have a player with no rituals, they kind of rush and they're just stepping up and serving, is you have to frankly assign them a ritual and give them like a specific thing of 1, 2, 3 or whatever, but something that slows them down and gets them kind of pausing before the point starts.
Especially between the first and second serve. A lot of the kids, they'll miss the first serve and just out of their pocket and straight in the air.
So they have rituals in the beginning and then
no ritual for the second one, yeah.
Now, you told me a story about what you did with your son that was pretty effective.
Yeah, before he even knew how to serve, he was 3 years old at the time, and I said, when you serve, Cameron, what you do is actually you go bounce, 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 pause, toss it, touch it, and finish. We made it into a little rhyme, so he remembered that. So when he first started to learn how to serve in real tennis, he'd go up and he'd go bounce, 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 pause, toss it, touch it, and finish. So he learned how to do a ritual before he ever knew how to serve.
Sure.
So when he started to serve, he could serve pretty well because he had a ritual.
Yeah.
Well,
let's take a look at what this looks like. Marty, I want you just to maybe start a step back, step up to that line, and just literally show us what it looks like with no ritual. Just a player comes up, there they go, and go. Now if you see this as a coach, you know you got trouble because that player is rushing and they're not taking the time to pause. So if that's the problem with my player, if they truly don't have any rituals, I might assign them one. So I might say, Marty, here's the ritual I want to assign you, and I'll maybe assign the bounce or the bounce hit, and just let them pick one. But for right now, I want you to bounce 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and I want to see a pause. All right, and then you can serve every single time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, pause. And now you let it fly. Okay, so I assigned her a ritual because she had none.
Right.
Okay, if you just say to someone, start doing rituals, they don't even know what you want. They won't know what to do. If they feel, well, that feels kind of weird, coach, I don't like that one, let's try the other way. Bounce, hit, pause. And frankly, I don't care which one they do, as long as they have some sort of ritual. And it's very important that the players know what their ritual is. You might even argue that during pressure points that you might double up on your rituals just to make sure you slow down and not stress out. So rituals are very important on the serve, really in a lot of shots. But here's a couple ways that you can help your players that don't have any rituals on their serve.